Good morning, everyone. 2, 3, 6. Gonna stick with the same dice sets today per shooter. We're gonna focus on the release today and making sure that our fingers are straight. I split when they let my fingers. 4, 5. Good morning, Justin. 3, 3. Four, 1. It's a double pitch and explosion. 1, 2. These are crossing on me. Single pitch and a single pitch, double pitch. For 2, high energy. Double pitch and a single pitch. Single pitch ultimately. Good morning, lazy dog. 1, 5. And that's a single pitch towards. And that's a single pitch towards primary backside. So it's super tight together. 6, 4. Single pitch and double pitch is a single pitch. Dice released uneven that time. Both most higher than the right one. 6-3. Single pitch and a primary. Two, 6, 8. Crapsee here. Open Craps is going live tonight at 7 o'clock tonight. Held on to that one just a little bit too long. 6-2-8. Single pitch, primary front side. Two large 4. Okay, let's get started here. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode 440 of the Level Up program and day number 150 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, it's small boy daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. On YouTube, we have Justin Martin checking in number 1, followed up by Lazy Dog, Joseph Ramus, and Coach Joe. It is a slow day to start off here. We got 8 people watching, and we've got 9 people set up in Crapsee. So if you're going to play along with Crapsee, make sure you hit that live tab, and that'll bring you right over to the table that we are using to roll this out. And it's a slow day here today. Not many people to chat, many people watching. I'm guessing that a lot of people are down in Vegas right now for the blue collar craps get together, and in a couple days, everybody will be going on also for the craps for the cure. Good morning, Jeff and ND. So I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit slow. I think yesterday I was the only one that actually did a live rollout on Crapsee. Everybody else is gone. So good morning, John GT checking in also. But let's get started. We took a little bit of a loss yesterday. I had mentioned that I would have walked earlier than what I did, but we kept on rolling up because of the show and that. But we have a win goal today of $400. We have a starting bankroll of $4,000. So that's going to bring us down to level 4 in the CMJ plan today. Stop loss in an actual casino would be $600 if we were to get to that point. So we took a loss yesterday. We're coming in today at 43 wins, 17 losses. So let's call this all bets set here. Everybody's in Las Vegas. Yeah, I think that's the thing, John GT there. But we're going to go all bets set. 14 people on Crapsee now, 13 people watching. 6 likes. Cousin 2 set, 3632, days out. So today we're going to make sure that we are working on making sure that our fingers are even across the back of the dice here. Oops. Fingers are even across the back of the dice here. And then also we're going to be working on our release. Releasing with the thumb and not pushing with the thumb, but releasing with the thumb so the dice can roll off of those fingers. Dice out. I held on to that just a little bit too long. And we have a OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. So that's going to be a pass line loser. Come out, loser. But that is going to be a bookend. So if you're playing at WorldBet, that'll be a nice little payout for you there. So John GT is going to be doing Thursday Night Follies in Silver Fox's absence. Okay. So Jay-Z must be down in Vegas also for the Blue Craps thing. And is that the John GT 500 YouTube channel? I guess I never really knew that at all, if that's it. But 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight. So that way everybody can get a little bit more of their craps fix in, if you will. Again, we're going to go all bets set here. That was no help for us. 3632 is out. That release is better. The dice did cross on us, so we got a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. So let's mark that point of 8, 3632, 4-4 hard 8. Thursday, okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to go what are we going? We're going 220 on the inside. So that's going to be $50 on a 5 and 9, 60, and that's 6 and 8. Our goal is to get these inside numbers to hit here. And then what we'll do is we'll press up the number hit as well as the sister number. Try to get a second hit on a pressed up number. So let's call this all bet set. And they sell. Sounds a primary on the bottom. I used to flip over when I lift my fingers a little bit. 2-1-3, ace deuce. Fingers are not working very well. I had to work last night. First night back is always a long night. I was transferred to a different facility last night, so I'm used to the type of work that they have me doing, and I am very tired today. So hopefully we can focus intensely on this dice and how we're doing this. Hopefully that'll work out for us. That was a 3. That was no help for us. So we'll go all bet sets again. This out. That was a weird throw, but we have a 6-4-10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. So still looking for an inside number hit here. And if we don't get one in the next 2 rolls here, we may consider just bringing down to minimum levels here. And that's in order to protect our bankroll. Remember, 5 to 6 rolls of the dice. If you don't get a hit in there, you got to actually make some changes on your bets to protect yourself. 3-6, 3-2, this out. And we got a 314. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So I think I'm going to do that one. So I'm going to bring my bets down. I'm going to try something that I actually saw Jeremy and Collar Up roll out yesterday. And he claimed that this is one of the ways that he plays at the table. And I think it's based off of something that Heavy Holtum had put out a while back. So he does a 6 and 8. So let's bring our bets down. Let's go $18, 6 and 8. And he's going to do a let me get proper bets up here because I forgot to lock that 6 8 in. And then he'll do a $15 come bet. And what he does now is he has a maximum of 4 bets up and 3 that are in jeopardy, if you will. So we'll try this once and see if we can do and get this working here. So 3632, all bets set. This up, and that's $51 on the table. And we got a 4610. That is Waylon's best friend on it, and Daddy Joe. That's the second 10 that we've thrown. So we got an inside number set as a point, but we're throwing outside numbers here now. So that comeback's going to travel to the 10. We're going to go up one more time. So that'll be 4 bets in total. Only 2 are in jeopardy because the one comeback cancels out the other one. That's how, if that makes sense, I think that's how he explained it. 3632. Dice out. Okay, so on top of each other. 112. Magic Aces. Got the other side that ATS. I'm just not getting any regular landing zones here today. The dice are kind of going all over. So everything comes down to mechanics. That's gonna be a loss on that combat. Go back up again, $15 on the come. So far we are $15 in a hole on a shooter. And all bets set. There's now it felt comfortable. And of course, it's a 617. So this could be a 7. Ouch. It seems like when they feel comfortable is when that damn bit red comes out. But basically, all we lost is a 6 and 8 on that one because the combat and the combat that was set actually canceled each other out. So we actually lost $51 there. So we're gonna go again, 3632. And guys are quiet in the chat today. That's all. So let's get a little bit of recovery here. 3632. That's out. It's landing on top of each other again. 5-3 grape 8. Grape 8. 3632 is a dice set. We got a 5-3 result. Primary on top on that right side, explosion on the left side. And we're going to go 220 on the inside. See if we can pick it up this time. 3632. And dice up. That was a weird bounce. It's like that left one went behind. They both bounced immediately right. 167. So let's work on this, Joe. Loss of 220, so we're down $271. Stick with the cousin two set 3632. Good morning, Justin. Yeah, I'm not really. It's going to be a little bit of a little practice if I was to do that in that. Um, Good morning, Jen. She's heading to Vegas tomorrow morning. Final tax filing deadline today. Okay. You're not pressing the right button in time. That's probably a good thing, especially for that last roll there. But we're gonna go help that set here and play some 3632. Here we go. Three, 6, 9, and that would be the triple D, the Dice Doctor Dan. 6, 3, 2 with a 3, 6 result. Going to be one dice off access. You can try it. Yeah, that's a good thing. Good morning, Navaldo. Try it on Stadium Craps might be an idea. 3632. And we're going to go 220 on the inside. Last time trying this. If not, we might have to ladder up once. All bet set. And we got a 156, the KitchenAid mixer. And the dice are coming out uneven today, which is kind of weird. Meaning that one is getting ahead of the other one. We watched those on video. It looks like that left one is getting a little bit fast some of the times. So this could be hit number one for us. We're gonna go $96 on that 6, $96 on the 8. Sister pressing them. 3, 6, 3, 2. If again and random rollers. Yeah, it seems like that might be that way. I wish she would have done a little bit longer roll so you could see how it works, because he talked about how you can start putting odds on it, single, double odds, stuff like that. The longer that the roll goes. So I think it could have been explained a little bit better, in my opinion. So 'And we have a 2-2 hard for the hard fuzzy for 2-2 is going to Cruise Brian from Holy Roller. I did not watch it, but I saw that Brian went live again last night. I know he's been raising money this week for the Crafts for the Cure. 3, 6, 3, 2. Yeah, he didn't have a good roll when he was trying it now. So that was no help for us. All bet set. This out. 3, 4, 7. Gotta roll it on that left die. So we are taking massive hits here today. We're going to go to the $100 level horseman, which is my normal go-to, not the $100 level, but we're going to go to the $100 level. We're going to keep the same dice set. Let's see if we can get some of the money back here. We're down to 3507, so we're down $493. So we're still within range of our stop loss. All bets set. So this is our cold table random walk-up strategy. 3632. Days out. 3 hard 6 to double degen. Let's mark that point as 6. 632. 3 hard 6. Usually when I go to strategies is when I start rolling better usually, but we'll figure it out here. So we're gonna go 100 on a DC. Please dog made goal of $700. 2 hits and off. Awesome. 3632. Yeah, good money manager, and he goes for that one strategy. Dice out. And we got a 516, the KitchenAid mixer. Now on the left one did not get all the way down. Our DC is going to travel with 6, and that was a winner 6, by the way. So we're coming out looking for a new point. So puck comes off. The DC travels to the 6. Let's go $100 on that pass line. And we're going to go with 160 across working. Three, 6, 3, 2. And now what I saw. But you know, that kind of puts the content creator Jen, and Jen says she doesn't like when the folks don't roll long enough to show variance in the strategy. But that puts content creators in a predicament, because on one side of things, you want to make sure that it's an honest roll and that it's true and you're not fudging things around, because in the past, many people have been accused of fixing the rolls to make themselves and their channel look better. We just knocked that DC off. 426. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Let's mark the point of 6 again. So like I said, this is usually when I start rolling better is when I start playing the horseman. Oh my god. That sucks. Anyhow, we get pass line set on the 6. We had a $35 win off that 6. So let's take the all of our bets down. We're going again of another $100 don't come. We have one more $100 bet left after this. Then we gotta wait till things resolve themselves. 3632. Yep. 9 and 10 is hot. All bets set. This out. Was a weird. Wow. 516. How many 6s in a row can we get? That's nice because we get paid out on that one. On the pass line. So that's a winner 6 again. get a different number other than 6 here. That'd be nice. Our DC travels to the 6. So this could be our last bet here. We're going to go again 160 across. So we have $100 on the pass line, $100 DC6, and now 160 across working. And then after this, we'll let all of our bets resolve themselves here. And all bets set. 20 people playing along. We got 19 people watching, 7 likes. Face out. And we got a 617. And that's a pass line winner. Come out natural. And that's nice because we got paid out on that DC, and we also got paid out on the pass line. So we had $200 in protection, $160 in bets. So we only won like $40 off of that. So we're in the positive $75 on the shooter. Take that pass line bet off. Now we're gonna set a point without a line bet. So it sounds like there's mixed reviews on the Blue Collar Craps tour there, and it sounds like the Palace Station kind of gave them a little bit of gruff yesterday. I think it was Palace Station. It sounded like they did not want to decrease the bets. It was a $25 table, and they're trying to get them down to a $15 table. So I guess they all walked. Big A's to be talking to the management today to see if he can get it down to a $15 table. And he wants everybody that's going to be at the Blue Collar Craps to show up this morning. I think it was at 10:30. I think it was 10:30 this morning. To see if he can get the management saying, hey, we got all these people here ready to play a $15 table. Let's see if we can drop the number down. Ouch. So that's that just a little bit too long. 145. The trucking camper. Let's mark that point of 5. But it sounds like there's been a few people that have thrown sides of or the complete ATS. So that has been keeping some of the people afloat. And a little Fredo said as of yesterday morning, I think he was only down like $200, and he's been there for at least, I think, 3 days now. So make sure you check some of these Discord sites out. They're giving reviews. I have not seen any channel stuff. Joe is blue collar. Yeah. I should be down there with those guys. I'm blue collar, but that is the blue wrench. Was I calling them blue collar? Oh my God. Blue wrench. Blue wrench crew, yes. Oh my God, I'm silly. But anyhow, we are gonna go. What are we gonna go? Go 96 across here. All that set. So now we're into the shooter, only $21. And we have a 2-2 hard for the fuzzy hard 4-2 go in the cruise. Brian from Hoy Roller. And I am just jibber jabbering here today. Like I said, I am tired. But that's gonna be hit. So, and of course, I never put my damn bets 96 across like I said I was going to. Not accepting my bets. That sucks. That would have been a payout, and I would have got us out to even should we lose our money here. 3632. I do go to the Wisconsin casinos. I primarily, the ones that I do go to, Justin, is the Oneida casino up in Green Bay. I've been to Potawatomi casino in Milwaukee to play craps once. I met up with Wisco 330, who's been. I've also been to the Dells casino to play craps once, and those are extremely bouncy tables. Been down to Joliet, Illinois several times. But primarily I play at Oneida Bingo Casino up in Green Bay. 3-6, 3-2, face out. Super long. We have an ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. And I'm just not hitting landing zones like I need to. Just nothing is throwing right today. So this is kind of random as I watch here. That was no help for us. 6, 3, 2. All that set. And we have a 5-3-8, the grape 8. That's awesome. So that's gonna be a collect, and that way we're at least at the bare minimal break even. And then I also go down to Dubuque every couple months. And when I go to Dubuque, I play at Diamond Joe's or the Q Casino. So I've done that quite often as well. So that's my primary areas that I go. This is gonna be the first time for me to go into Vegas. So I'm kind of curious to see how that differs. Closest casino to you, Justin, is either Iowa or Wisconsin. So which where do you live, Justin? What city are you do you live in? And we're gonna do that as soon as it collects. We're at break even point now. So now we're gonna start trend betting upwards. And we got a 5-6 mid-mo yo. This churro coming to us from above. So if you're near Dubuque, if you listen to my channel, I will announce if I go down there every so often. And if I'm going to be going there, I can let you know that. Good morning, K Fisher. So you're at St. Cloud, okay. Very cool. Minnesota, I do not believe has craps, but they do have casinos. In fact, I was to the Mystic Lake Casino twice, I believe. But Vegas differs a lot. Or by a lot. Good morning, Mel. So the 11 did nothing for us. So we'll go all but set. One fun thing I find, other than the Wisconsin Dells Casino, one thing I find is that the tables that I play in are usually harder surface tables than what I practice on. So that's always a bonus for me. 2-6-8, the Duracell 8. 3-6-3-2 with a 2-6-8 result. So let's bring that 8 up to $30. So increase of 2 units. So you've been to Mystic Lake, Jen? It's awesome. Mystic Lake is probably about I don't know, about a 6-hour drive for me. Maybe 7 hours, 6-7 hours from here. But we had stayed in Minneapolis that time, the second time I have gone. The first time I don't remember what I was doing over there, but I was also in the area as well. So the thing I don't like about Mystic Lake is they have that 88-cent bet thing. And I always find out the slots, if you have like the 88-cent or the odd number for the bets, that they always seem like they pay out less for some reason. I know in Green Bay they have like the quarters and the 20 or 50 cents and 75 cents and $1.50 and $3. They're all even amounts. For some reason, though, when they go with that that odd number. It seems like they don't pay out as much. That's just my opinion, though. 3632. Dice out. Short on the landing zone. We got 325. Justice 5. That's actually 2-3. The red dice is on the left. So that is going to be a winner 5. So the puck comes off. And we're going to have to set a new point. So let's pressure that 5 up to 25, and we're going to make sure that all of our box numbers are turned off. 3632. Just play blackjack, yeah. I used to years ago play blackjack. In fact, that was before I even started playing craps. I was actually wanting to get into tournament blackjack, which would be really cool. I'll bet set here. Tournament blackjack is a different style playing blackjack, though, I will say that. And I was actually studying that quite a bit. The only thing I couldn't get down, and that's why tournament was nice, is because you don't have to card count, and that's card count is something I really have a hard time doing. Now that left one stop, we have a 516. Let's mark that point of 6. That's the KitchenAid mixer. 3632, and we have a 516 result. So the point is 6. Box numbers are going to be turned back on here. 3132. I'm sorry, 3632. 2 sets. And all bets set. 23 people playing along here, 18 people watching. Peace out. And we have a 5-4 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So the last time I went to Mystic Lake, it was actually kind of a fluke that we went. And the reason is that we actually went to Minneapolis. Mary wanted to go to the Mall of America. She was never at the Mall of America, and I was there multiple times. Let's go $25 on that 9. And there was a promotional flyer in Mall of America that said that you can get free bus rides to Mystic Lake. So that's why we had gone. We just all this blue, just decided to go to Mystic Lake on this free bus tour. They gave you a free play. Like, good morning, Dursel. Good morning, Brian. So Dursel just watched the Arnold from the Don't video on Dice Data channel. They're explaining the strategy. He said that there was a VIG on the don't come bet. No. We're on the 1.5 mark. Yeah. Guys, you got to remember that some of the people that are on YouTube here, myself included, when I first started, are very inexperienced and puts out wrong information. Sometimes we do put out information and we don't say it in the best way, I guess. So, but anyhow, give some of these guys a break when they're doing the videos, guys. Every one of us make mistakes, and that hopefully that was just a mistake and not inexperienced talking there. But anyhow, we'll go a bit set. So back on the story is that we took this bus tour, went, played for a couple hours, came back, and the bus actually got into a fender bender on the way back. So I think that's like about a 45-minute drive from Mall of America to Mystic Lake, and it took us probably 2.5, 3 hours to get back because the police had to come and take reports from everybody, and it was kind of a little fiasco. So by the time we got back, Mall of America was closed for the most part, but they let us in to get back to our vehicle. So we're going through Mall of America, through all the kind of the behind the scenes stuff. We have 369 Centerfield 9. That's the Triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. And kind of going behind the scenes, like through the music park. It was kind of cool. Seeing with half the lights are turned off, and that was kind of eerie, but It's a trip to remember, I guess. We're going to go to $35 on that 9. And if we took everything off the table, we'd still be down $299 here. So we're doing a little bit of recovery. 3632. That's what we're sticking with here. Good morning, William. So where you live, you have live craps, and some of the casinos have bubble craps, okay? And what state are you from? Welcome to CMJ, William, by the way. You are a new person to my channel. So what state do you live in? This out. And we have a 167. So that's going to be a 7-up. That's the end of the roll here. So that one was sharpshooter payout. We only needed a 2 for the small on that one and a couple of the tall ones there. Maristar, I'm guessing that you're in Indiana. Maristar has bubble craps, so some crapless options. I was in Omaha, okay, Nebraska. Okay, very cool. I was in not Cleveland, Ohio, Toledo, Ohio. And that was the first time I was ever experienced crapless craps. It was interesting. It really was. They had a crapless table and a regular table, and crapless was 15. The regular table was at 25, so that's why I went over to the crapless to play that. So we made $56 off that last roll because we started off with the horseman and we switched over to our regular strategy, so we're a little bit delayed getting into that. 38 real quality points. All bets set. This is the shooter number 5 for the day. Is out. And we have a 257 on the come out. We're going to switch over to the cousin 1 set next. 3632 is that one with a 2-5 result. So let's switch over to the cousin 1 set, which is the 3-2, 3-6. See if we can shake off some of this stuff. 3-2, 3-6. I know there's a Maristar in Indiana, actually Michigan. It's Lord Michigan, right near Indiana border. So I know that. Good morning, Marble Fork. And all bet set. 19 people still playing along, 20 people watching, 12 likes. So make sure you hit the thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. So 3236. And we have a 516, the KitchenAid mixer. So let's mark that point of 6. It's going to be a primary on the back side. And we're going to ladder up this time. Actually, we're going to level up this time. Instead of going to level 4, we're going to go to level 5, which is 320 across. And we'll do that level here to try to get all the shooter a little bit faster. 3236. And that's going to be $50 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10, 60 on that 6 and 8. All bets set. Good morning, wattage. 99 Craps player 99. He threw monsters. Not sure what happened to him. I don't know if I've ever heard of him. Face out. 3236. And we got a 235. Justice 5. The dice did cross on us. 236. And we have a 235 result. Single pitch of the dice. We're gonna go to $85 on the 5 and 9. See if we can get a press up number to hit a second time so we can get all the shooter right away. 3, 2, 3, 6. And good morning, Don. Hit to the cage with golden hand. Awesome. So he was the first guy you start watching when you're learning the game of during COVID, okay? First person I started watching, obviously it's Color Up. I watched a few of his, but first person I really started watching on a consistent basis was Jacob at Wager Me This. And I played majority of the time was bubble craps for the first year, I would say. Days out. And 437. That one looked pretty, just did not produce. So we did not get all that shooter. This is the point now where I am down on my bankroll to the point in a real casino, I would take a break. We're at 32.43 for our bankroll, which puts us just under our stop loss. But we are doing a show, so we're going to continue. Let's do let's see, I've thrown a couple primer hits, so the all sevens probably won't produce today. I've done a double pitcher so often, so the hardways are out. Let's do a scene set. I'm cautious about doing the kissing spell. Let's go 5, 4, 5, 3. It's gonna be kissing aces. 5, 4, 5, 3. Let's go $20 pass line bet. We're gonna go $5 craps check, 5, 5, 5 in the ATS. Call it all bet set. 5, 4, 5, 3. Good morning, Brian. Wow. Thank you very much for the compliment there. Guys, if you haven't seen that video, I put out 2 promotional videos this last Sunday. One was a 30-second short, and the other one was a 1-minute video. And they were advertising not only the table, but the craps for the Cure event coming up. So make sure you check it out. 5, 4, 5, 3. Days out. 1, 6, 7. So obviously that's not going to be a good set to use. That'll be a 5, 4, 5, 3. That'll be a wash for me, so I don't win nothing. I don't lose anything on that one. And that was a drift of the dice. So we're going to try it again because that's not a normal result for me. 5, 4, 5, 3. And again, we're going to just repeat our bets. 5, 5, 5 ATS, $5 any craps, $20 pass line bet. So Brian, what are you doing up so early? That must be what, about 5:45 in the morning for you. Is it 5:45 or 5:45? I think it's 5:45. It's out. 5, 4, 5, 3. It's out. And we have a 2, 6, 8 Duracell 8. Go out, support free live content. Give that thumbs up where deserved. And was marked at point of 8. $3.45. Wow. See, Uncle Hoko's on our channel like every single day almost. Today I haven't seen him check in though, but he's up that early, so he must be a night owl. But we're gonna go 5, 4, 5, 3 again. Kissing aces. Let's go 320. We're gonna do a Dallas drawdown. We're going 640 across. Since we're down, we're gonna burn it. We'll call bet set here. 5, 4, 5, 3 kissing aces. This is a set I normally don't use. And we have a 5, 3, 8, the grape ape. And that's going to be a winner 8. So that is a nice little hit. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw our bets down. We're going to go down to the 320 across bet level. And then we'll make sure that our bets are turned off. I messed up on now because I didn't put any pass line ads on there. So I'm going to go back up to the 640 again. Darn it. Because I didn't do any pass line odds. So I'm going to get paid out the $20 on that. That sucked. 5453. And that shows you what a tired person does. They make mistakes. So he sleeps early and gets up at 3 a.m. Okay. And he's in Vegas right now. That's awesome. That's all. Are you gonna be down for the Craps for the Cure, Brian, this week? So that would be awesome because I would like to finally meet you, even though we've talked on several occasions. So we have a 516 KitchenAid mixer again. And we're gonna mark that point of 6. 5453 is a dice set. We have a 516 result. And we're going to turn our bets on. So I don't know why that's like that. That's weird. Okay. So we're at 640 across. We're going to do the Dallas drawdown now. A little bit late into the roll, but we're going to chance it. You won't be there. Okay. So that would have been awesome. Face out. 5453. And we have a 1-2 ace deuce. That right one had kind of a weird jump up and down. One dice off axis. Normal result. And that was no help for our bets. So we're going to go again. 5453. And all bets set. We got 18 people playing along here. 20 people watching. Here we go. And we got midnight, OMC craps, all the dots, all the that was kind of a weird roll again. Mechanics, I'm trying today. The mechanics just are not there. Either the landing zone or the dice when you leave the hand, or just a variety of things that are going on today. This is one of those days that if I was actually in a casino, I would just be passing the dice because it just does not go there. So Dallas here too, says K Fisher, let's go. All bet set. But I guess part of the reason for the show is trying to figure out what to do, how to get through this, how to make the small changes necessary to get better rolls. 4-4 heart 8 square pair. So we finally got a hit here. And that's going to be a double pitch of the dice. So this is the advantage of having the kissing sets. Because a double pitch of the dice, 2 out of the 4 is that big red. So we happen to get lucky getting a double pitch that does not do that. So destroyer of the comebacks. Sorry, Jen. So we're going to go now to 320 across bet level. And we have 155 brought back to rec, 355 on the table because of the ATS. All that's set. So 5, 4, 3. The left one stopped on us. 516 KitchenAid mixer. The left one stopped and the right one just took off. It's like they swapped energy levels there. Primary and an explosion. That's the second hit that we were looking for, and that's a winner 6. So the puck comes off, and then we're going to go to 96 across. So let's bring our bets down. And this is kind of a recovery type thing. So we'll go up and off on our bets. So 245 brought back to the rack, 111 on the table now, 5, 4, 5, 3. And see if we can get some major recovery going here. So we're going to get aggressive on our first ones. Not just a 6, a winner 6, says Brian. Dice out. Light side's not treating us too good here today, K Fisher. A little bit of jerky motion, but we have a 369 is the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. So it's marked at point of 9. And all of our box numbers will be turned back on again. Kings and aces, 5, 4, 5, 3. And all bets set. We have a 4, 6, 10. Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So my guess is that Brian got up at this time in the morning for a bathroom break. That's what it was. Entertainment while going to the bathroom. Usually I'm entertainment for people that are driving to work. Oh my God. Stop it, Joe. 5, 4, 5, 3. That was a 10. We're going to go to $25 on a 4 and 10. We'll make those buy bets. So 2 brought back 131 on the table. So all we need is a mid-low yo so we can get the tall. That would be nice because I'm actually playing the ATS now. And we got a 4-2-6. Kevin the Carpenter 2-4. That's going to be a single pitch of the dice. And we're going to drop $3 in. We'll go to $30 on that 6 and 8. 4, 3. And all bets set. That's up. 5-2-7. The left one jumped up and around and came on down. So 5, 4, 5, 3, 5-2-7. So we made a little bit of money back on this shooter. Let's go one more shooter. John is not going live this morning. He's in Vegas as well right now, I believe. So we're safe on that. And then this will be our last shooter, win or lose. So bet how you need to. If you need to do some major recovery, let's go. Not a bad roll, Joe, he goes. So not a bad roll, Joe, is actually an Alfredo saying. Actually, it's a fuzzy saying. I guess the story goes that Ashish said 314, and he goes, oh, shucks, or something like that. And Fuzzy goes, that's not a bad roll. And then he added in Joe because of the 314 Big Joe. So, anyhow, long story is whatever. Let's go again. $20 pass line 555 ATS. $5 any craps here. And 5-4. We're going to go with the kissing aces again. Dice out. We're going to do something different. Let's do Yuri grip. See if that extends our roll a little bit here. Just changing things up a little bit. 516 KitchenAid mixer. So using that Yuri grip and the kissing sets. 516. You're at point is 6. We're gonna do something a little bit different here. We'll go 640 across, including the point. No, we're gonna go yeah, we'll go including the point. I'll play that pass line as a hedge for kind of a hedge type thing for the ATS results. Neither dice got even close to the back wall. 3-1 the Big Joe Raps Master Journey. Or not a bad roll, Joe, says Fuzzy. Very well. So that was $198, $190 brought back there. $198, 195. There you go, 195. So we're gonna go 160 cross pressure. 5453. And all bet sets. And we have a 549, the harrah 9, the Big Daddy Mac. Little pitch of the dice. And that was another $175 brought back. Let's go another 160 cross pressure. So this is kind of like it's still the 2 hits and down type thing, but we're gonna go 3 hits and down. So we're pressing up all the hits, and then we're gonna come down. So this is hopefully a major recovery method here. We'll go all bet sets. Base out 5453. Dice cross on us. 4, 6, 10. Wow, that is a nice hit. Oops, that's a 4, 6, not a 3, 6. 4, 6, 10. Waylon's best friend on it, and sorry, Glenn. So now we're going to bring our bets down. We have 656 or $58 brought back in this shooter. So let's come back down to the 160 cross bet level. And we'll just start pressing up from there, including the point here. That was a little bit of a gutsy move, but it worked. It paid off. 658 brought back, 195 on the table. Days out. Kissing aces, 5453. Days out. 235, the Justice 5. And that's 5453 dice set. 235 result. Let's pressure the 5 and 9 up 35 each. 5, 4, 5, 3 is a day set. Good morning, Mad Hatter. Good morning, Glenn. Not sorry. He had a 75 buy on the 10. Good morning. They saw it. Five, 4, 5, 3, and 5, 4, 6, 3. And we have a 2, 1, 3, ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. So if you can see this throw that I'm using that Erie style grip and kind of keeping it a little bit lower. It doesn't have as high of an arc. And when I'm setting them up, I'm just going to do this really quick before I press all bets set. When I'm setting them up, I'm putting them straight in front of me and I'm trying to make them so they're completely flat with that surface, table surface. So kind of a different setup. And I kind of like that. Maybe something I'll use down in Vegas. We'll see. But it's a nice little change up, if you will. So 5, 4, 5, 3, dice out. And we have magic aces. That is awesome. So we got one side of the ATS there, one bookend. And that is the small. Wow, that is awesome. So we hit the small. So that's gonna be a nice little payout. And that's gonna be helping us towards our recovery there. So that's an extra $150 brought back for us. Very cool. 5, 4, 5, 3. Kissing aces. Good morning, Kevin Scott. Please hit the like button before leaving today. I appreciate the reminder. Other than hitting the small, that was no help for us. So we'll call it all bet set. Is it 5, 4, 5, 3. Yeah. Wow, we got the other side now. We got OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. So now we have a chance to hit the tall even. All we need is to get the 8 and the 11. Wouldn't that be amazing? One hell of a way to come back here. So if I took everything off the table, we'll actually be up $224 if I took everything off the table right now. If I lost everything right now, we actually would be winning $19 here today. So we are doing really good in that. So I killed 3 of your come bets in a row. Weren't you just talking to Jen K. Fisher about doing the light side? All bets set. Here, dice out. The Dark Arnold is I believe that's a waylon strategy. And we have a 4-3-7. So that combat will pay out for you guys. And that's gonna be a 7 ouch. 4, 5, 4, 3, 7. So we were able to do our recovery here today. And we did make this a winning session today, not as much as we won. We won $14 today. So not a bad comeback after being down. I think we're down almost $600. Yeah, what is the last shooter? Preserve and bankroll. That's a good idea. But let's go to our statistics for the day here. We had kind of a rocky roll here for a couple of them, but we kind of came back towards the end here with 3 green numbers out of the last 4 shooters. But ended up today with a 7.9 SOR, 5.5 SRR, 3 come out 7s. Hot numbers today were the 6 and the 3 slightly, and slightly that 7 because of those come out 7s. Box numbers are a little bit low today. Inside numbers are expected. 4s and 10s are low today. Come out 7s are a little bit high. Horns are a little bit high. feels a little bit low. Hardways are low today. Looking at our black belt statistics, and I hope I have the right screen there. I'm not sure. I don't, so let me switch it over really quick here. So we can get to the right screen. There we go. We have, as of the end of yesterday, 6,893 rolls on black belt, 9.55 SOR with a 6.57 SRR. BSR is coming in at 6.63. So I do appreciate everybody for stopping in on a daily basis here. I will be going again tomorrow, and tomorrow will be my last day for probably a week. And when I'm down in Vegas, I'm going to try to do a couple live streams here and there, but it's nothing scheduled. And we'll kind of see how it goes. If I can do it right from the Craps from the Cure event, that'd be awesome. But again, we'll see how things go and how things roll out in that. Good morning, Ada. But anyhow, hey guys, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.